Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here, and we have had one heck of a week. We've survived tornadoes. We've survived mosquitoes. We've survived an influx of drivers. We've survived a lot of things, and we're here. And where is here? We are in Laurel Junction. We're right inside of Chef Fred's Cafe. We're right here. There is food cooking, and you can get some if you want. He's got some breakfast specials, and it's a great place to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So I'm going to take a minute, and I'm going to say thank you for joining me this week. This is Weller Does Delmarva. If you are watching for the very first time, we appreciate it. We're a live show. We're going to be with you live until 9 o'clock this morning. It's going to be like something you've not seen all week long. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got different guests. We have maybe some giveaways. Going to take some phone calls. We're actually going to call some people just out of the blue. Okay, and they don't even know we're getting ready to call them. So anyway, stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about a big event that is coming up tomorrow, and many people are celebrating it. So we're going to talk about TV Delmarva. So I want to tell you about TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva is a new local TV station. It's actually not super new. It's been on the air at least a year and a half, almost 2 years. It's channel 14. So how do you get it? It's over the air. You take your antenna and turn your antenna towards Seaford, Delaware. Rescan your TV, and channel 14 should pop up. Also, if you have a Roku device or a Roku TV, it's the TV Delmarva channel. Just download that channel right into your Roku TV. That's what I did at home. Also, Amazon Fire device, it's there also. So anyway, and when all else fails, you can watch TV Delmarva at tvdelmarva.com. tvdelmarva.com. So what is TV Delmarva doing tomorrow? Big event, 4th of July celebration. Where's it at? Fat Daddy's Barbecue. In other words, right there in Georgetown, right on, I think it's, what road is that? Is that 404? I think it's 404. That's where it is. Anyway, starting tomorrow, you can go to Fat Daddy's Barbecue. So it's their July 4th celebration. It's right there. It's called Seashore Highway. I call it 404. So there's going to be vendors. I don't know exactly what time. The vendors are coming in about noon. So you could probably get there at 3 or 4 or whatever you want to do. But starting at about 5 o'clock, there is a guy going to sing. And I forgot his name. I know it's Purdue. Wade Purdue is going to be doing some singing, and then he's going to be followed by Mike Hines and The Look, okay? So Mike Hines is going to go live starting at 7 o'clock. So from 7 to 10, there's like a free concert at Fat Daddy's. But what TV Delmarva is doing is they're going to broadcast this live, and if you are not able to get out and about and join us in person, you will be able to watch the firework display sometime between 9 and 10. Between 9 and 10, there is a huge firework display going to be taking place. So this is all for your viewing on TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva, channel 14. So get yourself a Roku TV today or a Roku device. But like I say, you can watch it at tvdelmarva.com. Advertising opportunities always exist on TV Delmarva. If you have any questions or if you want to get involved in any way, shape, or form, Colin Walls is always willing to talk to people. And tomorrow is a big day. So myself, Colin Walls, we're going to be broadcasting live from Fat Daddy's Barbecue from about 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock. And you will be able to watch us and the whole event on TV Delmarva. So I believe we're the only local TV station that is going to absolutely sit right there and cover an entire fireworks display for you. But Colin and his boys, they own this station, and they're very committed to serving the community. If you heard about the tornado damage this week, you can go to the Facebook page for TV Delmarva and look at some of the coverage they did. Hunter, he spotted the tornado and said, there's a tornado on the ground. He actually called Colin and told him. Colin called his mom and said, hey, there's a tornado on the ground. And where'd the tornado go? The same road that Colin's mom lived on. And was it his aunt's house? I think it did some damage to his aunt's house. And Glenn Watson had these trailers got turned over in his yard, and some fences blew down. And you should have seen the corn crops. They were all just blown over from this tornado. So if you missed all that and you want to see any of that, like their Facebook page, TV Delmarva, and like their Facebook page, and you can see all of that. All right, we're taking a break. We're going right straight to the radio now, so hold on. I hear the music. Lawrence is going to turn us on to the radio. I can't be quiet much longer. All right, we're coming on the radio. We're coming live on Delaware 1059. We're on TV Delmarva, channel 14. We're on numerous Facebook pages. We are everywhere. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. You're watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. And right out of the chute, I just want to say thank you, Lawrence, for all you do. And we're going to play a collage and show you some of the different things and the different people that are going to be on today. Bob Backman does the voiceover for this. So if it's ready, I'm ready. Here we go. Here's today's collage. Radio audience, just tune in.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Ray Bivens chats about a surf tag raffle. Justin Ward gives a call from Invisible Fence of Delmarva. Weller's own Chuck Creighton checks in. Karen Gritton of the American Heart Association talks heart disease. Heather Sells from the River Church joins us. Colin Walls of TV Delmarva and Walls Service Center has an update. We are live from the Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, and thank you, Bob Backman. And for my radio audience, you didn't get to see the collage, but it's kind of neat. It's got some different pictures and stuff. And for our Facebook audience, we run that collage all week long, so you get to know ahead of time who's going to be on. And then there's always some surprises. If time allows today, we are going to make an outbound phone call to somebody that's very important, at least he tells me he is every time he talks to me. But anyway, and we're going to talk about some things that are kind of very interesting. So we're going to do that. It's a little bit of a surprise. I don't want to give it away just yet, all right? But tomorrow, don't forget, 4th of July, don't know where to go? Go to Fat Daddy's Barbecue right there on Seashore Highway in Georgetown. Big 4th of July celebration. They're going to have vendors. They're going to have all kinds of food and drink, lots of things for the kids, just live entertainment. And it all starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. You can go earlier. There's going to be different vendors, and you can just spend the afternoon if you want. Bring your own chair, bring your own blanket. It's $5 to park, and it's a good thing, and you need to be there. And then at 9 o'clock or between 9 and 10, it's going to be a huge, I mean huge, firework display, and that is by Brothers Pyro. We got to get them on the show one of these days. So that's the Jackson Brothers. Okay, it is the Jackson Brothers. So what is next? Let me see. I got a sponsor segment coming up. This is for my chiropractor. And who is that? Everybody knows. It's Dr. T. Dr. T and Dr. Bud. It's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. And people say, boy, you really like your chiropractor. Well, if you got a chiropractor that's getting you results, you would love them too. And I really like dealing with these guys. They know what they're doing. There's two different people there. There's either Dr. T or Dr. Bud. You could see one or the other, or you might have a favorite. I go there and the lobby's always full of people, and they say, I've been dealing here 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, or it's my first time. I had a friend of mine, a listener of the show, call me the other day and say, now, who's that chiropractor guy you're always talking about? And he got there, and then he called me up and said, I really feel so much better. So glad I went there. So if you've never been to a chiropractor and you need chiropractic care, whether you're having a back pain or maybe a problem with your wrist or your arm or your elbow or your shoulder, it's well worth letting them take a look at things. And they know what they know, and they know what they don't know. So they'll let you know if they can't help you or make a difference. They'll let you know. They accept most insurances. They're very accommodating. They're right there on Route 13 in Seaford. It is Peninsula Chiropractic Center, 629. Got to start with 302. I'm sorry. 302-629-4344. It works best if you dial it in that order. 629-4344. Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Very active on Facebook. Very active there. So like their Facebook page if you would. All right. Now, my first guest of the morning. He's excited. I'm excited. We're going to chit-chat with each other. His name is Ray Bivens. So we know him as Ray, okay? All right, Ray, good morning to you.
Morning, Jim.
How are you today?
Doing good. It's 4th of July weekend. That's always a big one for state parks.
Yes, it is. Now, the Delaware State Parks, how many parks are there throughout the state?
There's 17 state parks, and there's also wild nature preserves that go along with that as well, like Barnes Woods and Seaford.
Okay, so this is a weekend that you are you have a lot of visitors.
Yeah, and I want to give a big kudos to all of our staff and volunteers, whether it's lifeguards or maintenance staff. The parks are looking good. A lot of businesses are talking about they can't wait to get back to when, like it was in 2019.
Right.
State parks have been busier than ever.
Busier
There is
than
no 2019, 18, 17. Much, much busier than ever. Our trails, we're excited to have our programs back up and running. Our camping, all through the roof.
Okay, very good. So this weekend, lots of people are coming. Things are going on. But you mentioned you're going to be having some concerts. Have they started yet?
Yes, so we have concerts at Holtz Landing,
Okay.
Trap Pond, and Killen's Pond in
Okay.
our southern parks, as well as some of our northern parks. I always like to encourage people, if they don't have one, the absolute best deal going is our annual pass. So
Okay.
for $35, it gets the
Right.
whole car in. So you
Oh,
can't take
really?
a family of four to a movies once. And
Anywhere.
Yeah, you're past that amount.
So 35 is for a year or just one
That's
time?
a year. If
You pay it one time.
Seniors get it for half price.
How old you got to be a senior?
I believe it's 65 for ours.
Really?
Yep. And then
Okay.
you can get a lifetime pass. Actually, the seniors you can get for 62. At 65, you can get a lifetime pass, and you never have to pay again.
So I could be a senior. Senior's half price?
Seniors half price, and then if you buy the lifetime pass, that is good for the rest of your life. It's not just.
But
the
you have to
senior.
be 65
have
to
to
get
be
the life.
65 to get the lifetime pass. So,
Okay.
You're not only getting those concerts, you're getting access to thousands of guided programs. So that's historical walks, hikes, tours. We have popular fishing spots like the Cape Henlopen Fishing Pier. So it really
Wow.
is. In this time where people are more purposeful about wanting to get out and see things and do things, it's a great time.
Great time. Good family time. Good exercise. Breathe some
Absolutely.
fresh air. Is there free fresh air at all the parks?
There is, and the trail system, if you laid it all out, you'd be able to, it's the equivalent of walking from the state line at Fenwick all the way to the Philadelphia airport and then back to Lum's Pond. That's how many miles of trails that we have.
That's a
that
lot of
stretch out.
trails. Wow. Well maintained. Good staff. Do you have any help wanted positions? Is the state parks always hiring?
We are hiring
Okay.
quite a few positions from our marina,
Okay.
maintenance staff. We have a lot of volunteers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Probably about 30 to 40% of the work that gets done in state parks is done by volunteers, and they guide programs for us. They help with painting. They do all sorts of stuff.
Wow. So if you want to get involved in something and you want to be active, volunteer to get involved with the state parks. So, what else did you want to talk about?
Well, it's the 70th anniversary of our state park.
70th.
Yep, it's a great time to reflect on how special some of these places are. And I learned something this week that I'd never heard before. I talked to our very first state planner, a gentleman, actually last name Bivens, just like mine.
Really? But not related to you.
Not that we're related. Yep, he lives in Arizona now. And he actually testified before Congress in the 60s about how important it was to return the land that was Fort Miles to the state to create Cape Henlopen State Park.
In the 60s.
In the 60s, and that hadn't happened. That was just starting that whole movement, and it came bit by bit. But there was a plan by the government GSA to carve it into a bunch of small lots and auction them off because they saw that as the way to gain the most money.
Really?
And it would have made money, but can you imagine how different of our state would be if there was
Right.
no Cape Henlopen State Park? So,
Right. It was all owned by different people.
Yep.
Wow. So he, I would say, lobbied or
He
you know,
was there.
testified.
I
to-
believe Senator Boggs was one of the
Really?
early folks, and certainly then Senator Biden picked up
Okay.
that mantle and helped transfer some of the last bits of land over. But the military was real reluctant because they had something special there. There was beach cottages that folks came from all over the country. There was a military beach where there was lifeguards that
Really?
military personnel, and I know Fort Meade was the last place that was connected there, and they would send people for the summers to recreate.
No kidding.
So it was not something they were looking to turn over. And up until very late into the Cold War, Cape was a place that was used for military operations. It was a SOSUS listening station, so there was microphones, hydrophones out into the ocean listening for submarines, and they could supposedly tell what submarine was what by the signature of the sound that it made.
Hold
so a
on.
Russian submarine.
How do you get a microphone out in the ocean?
there is a huge cable that you can still see today going out
Running from the beach.
From Herring Point, right there, one of the most popular hiking spots.
How big a cable we talking?
We're talking about 8
10
inches
inches
across, 10 inches.
Really?
Yeah. So that is all those bundles of.
And somebody swam out there.
I don't know how they.
And
I don't
pulled
think
this
they swam
cable
it.
out. Okay. Wow, and that was years ago.
That was a pretty advanced technology for that long ago.
I would
that's for
say.
sure,
And so they were listening for submarines and boats and people talking and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yep. So.
Gosh, a lot of history down there.
Yep. Absolutely. A lot of our parks, the Cypress Swamp at Trap Pond,
Mm-hmm.
just the First State Heritage Park in Dover. If you want to learn about why Delaware is so special, there's not a better place than going a walking tour of the Green. We give tours of Legislative Hall, the Governor's Mansion, those type of places.
Really?
Yep.
This is all under the state parks?
All under state parks. Yep. So
It's a big organization.
it is, but we always need people's help. And one of the
Okay.
ways they can be most helpful for us is we can't be all places at all times.
Right.
We have an app that you can get on like Google Play or the Apple Store. It's called
Okay.
DenRec Tip 411. So if
Oh,
you see
good
something
idea.
going on that you
Say
know
something.
shouldn't, say something. It's anonymous. You can text us at 847-411, and that goes
847.
411. Yep.
So if you saw somebody spray painting something they should, or flipping something over, or tearing something up, or
Yep.
okay,
We people,
it's an anonymous
people
tip
hate
line.
to see when people go into the dunes. If you would like to see
Okay.
someone leave the dunes quickly and get a ticket at the ocean,
Let us know.
Let us know. That's and it's anonymous, which is
So this
very
is being
helpful.
monitored 24/7.
It goes right to our dispatch center, and it is immediately in our rangers' hands that are in the field. So
Really?
they have laptops in their cars, they have their radios, and they can get right to a spot. So we mentioned Cape Henlopen earlier. That's a 5,000-acre state park that's spread
It's
out
kind of big.
from Rehoboth all the way down to Gordon's Pond.
That's
All
right.
the way up to Beach Plum. So you can imagine, and they also have properties over near Angola. To cover that big of a triangle, that takes some time.
Right, that's
Especially
pretty
this time of year.
impossible.
So,
Dave Wilson's calling me. What world do you think he's calling about? Can I take the call?
go for it.
No, just 1 second. Is this Dave?
Yes. Jim
Hey,
Miller.
did you mean to call me? I'm on the air.
Okay, somebody just told me that they can't get you this morning. What's going on? Something wrong with it?
I don't know. On the radio or TV?
No, it's on radio.
And they can't hear me.
Can't hear you.
All right, I'm going to get right on it. So they called their state senator.
I don't know. I said, Jimmy's in Laurel. I said, but I'll give him a call and see if he knows what's going on.
Well, I appreciate you calling. Now, this is the way a senator should work. I appreciate you doing this.
Well, I thought maybe storm tore. That's what I told the lady. I said, well, maybe storms tore something up. But I said, I'll get a hold of the man that knows. I said, he'll soon tell us.
All right. Well, thank you, Dave.
Great.
See ya.
See you.
Bye. Now, tell me that isn't Delaware at its finest. Somebody called their senator to tell them that they can't get Jim Weller's show. And he calls. Wonderful. All right. So anyway, all right. Colin's telling me he can hear it, I think. So we're good. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for the lady that called him. This is amazing. So anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt
Oh,
you
no
like that.
worries.
We don't get many phone calls like that, but I thought it was pretty cool. So anyway, what else is going on? So the state parks, every time I talk to you, I'm like, I need to get out and about more. In other words,
Well, it
because
sounds like your wife does a good job.
she
so,
does,
yeah.
right. So I just need to do more of that with her. So anyway, so what else did you want to talk about?
Well, and something that's coming. So I
Okay.
mentioned those volunteers earlier. Our
Right.
friends, and almost every one of our parks has a dedicated friends group, do amazing things for us. They
Okay.
provide scholarships for schools to come on field trips. They help with special events like there's a wine and beer festival that the Trap Pond partners do, and then all the proceeds come back to the park.
Okay.
They're partnering on something pretty special that'll go on sale shortly. So they're gonna do their first raffle. So Friends of Trap, Friends of Killins, lots of different groups coming on. They'll be
Okay.
selling tickets at those concerts
Okay.
that I mentioned.
Raffle tickets.
Raffle tickets.
All right.
And there's 3 prizes. So
Okay.
one is if you like golf, a year's membership to Garrison's Lake Golf Course, which
Oh, up in Dover.
is part of state park system. Don't think
Is
a
it
lot of
really?
people know
Okay.
that. Yep. So just like the Indian
So
River.
you manage a golf course.
Yep, Indian River Marina. A lot of folks the nicest marina in the state. They don't realize that is a state
Part of the
park,
park.
part of the state park system. Yep.
Wow. So you win a year's worth of golfing.
Years, and it's your choice. So if you're the first ticket drawn, you're going to get
you can
choice
have any one of these three items.
Yep. So some might like the golf, some might like the week stay at the Indian River Cottages.
Okay.
And then the one that I think is a real special one, low digit surf permit number 66.
That's a low digit tag.
That's,
That's a cool number, 66.
So you know a little bit about numbers, so that's
Yep,
a repeating.
that's a good one.
That's a low digit. That's
Right.
2. That is certainly one we expect to be in high demand.
So you're going to give one of these three things away to the winner of this raffle.
So for for one ticket for $5 or 3 for 10, someone has a chance to win one of those three prizes. And my favorite part about this, all that money stays with our friends groups, and a portion of it is going to our concert fund to help pay for
Future
more concerts.
More
Yep.
concerts.
Yep,
All
absolutely.
right. And with that said, what's the third prize?
The surf permit, a week stay at the Indian River Cottages,
Okay.
and then a year's membership to Garrison's Lake Golf Course. So those are the three that are out there.
So are you giving away all three things, or is just going to be one winner gets their pick of the three?
3 different winners, 3 prizes. So if you're
Okay,
the
so
third
first
person
place.
picked, first place you get to choose. Second
place,
you pick
you get
what's
to choose.
left.
Third place, you
you're
get to
winning
receive.
what's left. Yep.
You get to receive.
That's right.
Okay. So these are going to go on sale, and we'll talk about that another time. So is that
Yep.
right?
I think Glenn Stubbelow from our volunteer program's coming in a couple
Okay,
weeks. He's going to
good.
talk about it too. If any businesses would like to help sell these, we'd be glad. The friends would
like
be
put them
glad.
in their store on the
Yep,
counter, something like
absolutely.
that.
And the drawing is going to be at the end of October. I think it's October 31st. So
30th.
tickets.
30th?
October
Yep.
30th. Yep.
On-
So tickets
okay.
will be on sale for over the next 2+ months, and
Wow.
we hope it's a great fundraiser. So
Sounds like it. Somebody's going to win good prizes.
absolutely.
All right. Well, Ray, I'm going to leave you if that's okay. Did you have anything else?
No, I think we covered it all. I would encourage people this 70th anniversary of our state parks to get out and enjoy them. And
When's the official date of it, or is it just this year?
It's this whole year. So
the whole year.
yeah,
Big celebration.
We used to be the State Parks Commission, and
Okay.
we kind of started with 3 parks around the same time: Trap Pond, Fort Delaware, and one that's no longer. Brandywine Springs State Parks is now a county park.
Okay.
But that was actually the first site that welcomed guests. So,
Wow.
And then again, thanking my staff, we were named one of the finalists for the gold medal for state parks. So we'll find out
Really?
in September. It's,
Didn't you win a big award here in the past year or so?
we won that 5 years ago. We
5
have to
years
sit
ago.
out 5 years, and we're up against. So there's some big competition. Texas,
Really?
Ohio,
Texas.
and
That's a little bigger than
Tennessee.
Delaware.
I don't like that they're presenting the award in Tennessee. That's probably that's not a good. That's where they're holding their conference. But
Really?
but it's through the National Parks and Recreation Association, and we're the smallest state to ever win that award. So that
Good
means
job.
a lot.
You got a good team. Going to give you
Absolutely.
2 gift cards to Vanderwins.
Oh, awesome! Thank
And
you.
we have another gift, a flashlight. If I ever gave you one of these,
I have never gotten a flashlight. Those
okay,
are
well, there
helpful,
you go.
though.
You'll never be lost in the park.
Thank you.
All right, and I'm going to let you go. Is that
Sounds
okay?
great,
So
yep.
have a good weekend,
Appreciate
and
it.
thank you for all you do.
Thank
All
you.
right, see ya. Everybody get out and enjoy the wonderful parks that we have in Delaware. Justin Ward, this is a sponsor segment. I believe he's on the telephone. Justin, are you there?
Morning, Jim. How you doing today?
Real good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Looks like we're gonna have a nice weekend.
Yep, and Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. What is up in your world? What do you got going on?
Well, we got a lot of people coming down to the beaches for the summer, and we're helping everybody out, get their dogs safe, making sure they're not visiting all the other guests that are coming down to the beach. But we're traveling anywhere between pretty much Milford, Delaware, all the way down to Ocean City, Salisbury. We go all the way over to Dorchester County, and we're getting around and servicing everybody. A lot of these storms have created some issues, so we're able to get in there and take care of them pretty quick. But we want to encourage people to call us because as the economy changes the prices and stuff like that, our prices do fluctuate. So we encourage people to get on the schedule pretty quick. And
Sooner the better.
A lot of rescheduling, so we want to try to eliminate them as much as possible. But want to definitely get out, meet with people and their pets, and not just their dogs. We can do cats. I always tease everybody we do pet pigs and
Pet pigs.
goats and stuff like that. So
Wow.
we got our Boundary Plus system and our GPS system that are pretty valuable out there right now. A lot of people are starting to ask about our new technology, and I don't feel comfortable just yet installing that in clients' homes, but we're doing a lot of testing to make sure it's right for when it is ready. So
Wow.
we're excited to hopefully release that soon. And some of it has been released, but we want to make sure it's really fine-tuned. So, but we're hands-on with all the training, and like I said, with the servicing, we can come out. We've even serviced self-installed kits that you might find online or in stores. We're able to service them as well, and everything's a free estimate to come out and take a look at everything at least and evaluate what's going on, and then we can figure out the price from there. But my technicians, Joseph and Tyler, they're pretty well skilled and willing to help everybody and trying to make sure that we can find the middle ground and find a solution for everybody. So a lot of good things going on, Jim.
So even if somebody, if we had an electrical storm and all of a sudden your fence isn't working, that is another service you can provide. Come out and see if there was a jolt that messed up the little transformer type box or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes, we can't get around lightning sometimes, so a lot of times our equipment has warranty with it, so we can come and replace it. Obviously, we got to charge our service and labor fees to come out, but you're not having to buy a new transmitter over again, or if it's made damage to the yard or something like that, we can definitely take care of it. So, especially with the summer storms, it's a big time of year, so we get around and help everybody out, making sure that they're not down for long periods of time. So.
How does somebody reach you for like a free estimate, and are your estimates in person? Like you come, not you, but somebody comes out and meets the dog or the cat and meets the owners and visually looks at things. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. We like to come out and just take a look at everything, figure out what problems we might be having, and kind of go over the solutions that we can occur. And I like giving options to clients. So yes, it would be Tyler or Joseph in our Delmarva area, sometimes my brother Dylan, and sometimes me, depending on the scheduling. We like to come out and take a look at everything. And we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube and stuff like that, so you can really educate yourself on what we offer, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. And you can call or text us as well, delmarva@invisiblefence.com, or they can call at 410-546-2436.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say have a good weekend, okay? And
Yep, absolutely.
And other than that, thanks for your support, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Jim. Have a
All
good
right.
weekend, everybody.
Yep. See you, Justin. Bye-bye. Invisible Fence brand, I personally have it and love it, okay? And I have broken the wire with my little tractor more than once, and they come out and somehow they find where the broken wire is and fix it. I actually had lightning mess up my little box, and it was covered under warranty, and I've been very happy with them. So if you have any questions or need any of what they offer, I am highly recommending that you check them out, all right? What is next? We're going to take a break at 7:30. When we do, we take a break from the radio, okay? And if you're having any difficulties hearing us or watching us, you do have numerous ways. So you can listen on Delaware 105.9. You can watch on TV Delmarva, channel 14 over the air, or on your Roku device, download that TV Delmarva channel. You can also watch on Facebook under James J. Weller Jr. or under Weller Does Delmarva, or you can get up and come to Laurel Junction and watch the show in person. We have people sitting here checking things out. I see Steve and Lisa have arrived. Today is Lisa Grossman's birthday, okay? And she's really an amazing woman. She has put up with Steve. She's been happily married to Steve for so many years, and she's just a wonderful human being. So, Lisa, I'm right. Today's your birthday, right? Tomorrow. Oh, my gosh. We're going to do the show again tomorrow just to get it right. All right. So, anyway, it's tomorrow, Lisa Grossman's birthday. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over right now to TV Delmarva. I don't want you to miss a thing, all right? What in the world is coming up next? Okay, so next we're going to talk about TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva, again, you hear me talk about it week after week. I'm excited. Colin, if you got a chance to talk to Colin Walls, that dude is always thinking of new ideas and more channels. But man, Hunter, he covered that storm the other day. This is Hunter Alton, in other words, and he's, I don't know what's the word, he's a scientist, or I don't know if it's called meteorologist, but that dude is not meteorologist. It's something special, but he is really good and passionate about looking at the weather and the weather patterns and gathering information and giving really good weather reports. And he was like the first one to say there is a tornado. He actually saw it. In other words, he saw it on the ground. He was following it like a storm chaser. In other words, we're going to have to ask, like, what kind of vehicle does it take to be a storm chaser? So anyway, you can learn a lot by watching TV Delmarva. It's a great new local station. But if you go to their Facebook page, everybody needs to like TV Delmarva's Facebook page. We're trying to get a zillion people to like it, and there's only like a few zillion left to go. So anyway, if you would please like their Facebook page and scroll through this week, there is a lot of video of the tornado damage that took place in Milford. Out on Shockley Road, there was a lot of stuff, and Colin and Hunter did a fantastic job covering it. I think Jonathan got his drone out and looked at different things, but it was just interesting to see. Nobody got hurt. No animals got hurt. Some of the fences blew down, and man, neighbors got together, and here they come with trucks and trailers to load up the cows and the horses, and it was just really neat to see how the community came together. So if you want to see and keep up to date with a lot of the new things that are going on in our community, TV Delmarva is very dedicated to being a local, let me say it again, local TV station. They're working hard to cover things locally. So if you have an interest in possibly buying any advertising to help the TV station, but also help your business with some commercials, Colin would love to talk to you. Just text him. He's got a real busy day today and tomorrow. So text Colin Walls at 302-242-8015, 242-8015. It's TV Delmarva, okay? So anyway, what else is going on? Weller's is not going to be open today. We're not going to be open today. We're taking the day off. Can you believe it? The Saturday before the 4th of July, I didn't decide this. Somebody else decided it, and I agreed to it. So anyway, we are taking off today, tomorrow, and Monday, and we won't be back till Tuesday. But we do have trailers in stock. People say, Jim, because if you ride by now, you're going to like, whoa, we closed out the first half of the year, and I want to say thank you. We were up like 106 trailers. So last year was the biggest year we ever had in our life by about 30-some%. And this year, so far, we've sold 106 or 109 more trailers than this time last year. So thank you, everybody. So people are coming from Connecticut. They're coming from Georgetown. They're coming from Seaford and Bridgeville and Greenwood. And they're coming from New Jersey. And they're coming from Virginia. And they're coming from all over to Weller's Utility Trailers. And why are they coming? It's not because they love my hairdo. They're coming because we've got inventory. So if you need an open trailer, an enclosed trailer, a landscape trailer, a dump trailer, a tow dolly, we have the inventory. Now, we're closed today, but you're welcome to stop by and browse around. If you open the ramp door or open the side door, would you do me a favor and just close the door, okay? If you would. We have a lot of stuff on sale. You can learn a lot by going to Wellers.com. So many people think it's Wheelers.com. I need to lock in the name Wheeler, and I need to lock in the name Jim, G-Y-M. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that Wellers is off today, tomorrow, and Monday, and we will be back at it Tuesday. If you want to leave a message, the phone number is 302-337-8228. And like our Facebook page, if you have not liked it, we've got a Weller's Utility Trailers, and it is we got two. We got a friends page and a likes page. We're doing away with the friends page, so we just want you to like the likes page if you would. And for the fun of it, we've created a new Facebook page called Jerry Rhetoric. And we did not know how to spell the word rhetoric. But a lot of people that know me know I was adopted, and my birth name was Jerry Rhetoric. Okay, and I was adopted by James and Margaret Weller, and they changed my name. But what I'm saying is we've now created a Facebook page, Jerry Rhetoric. Okay, so if you want to be friends with us on that page, Chuck created it just for the fun of it. I don't even know what he was thinking. But anyway, so now there's another Facebook page, all right? So thank you for watching this show. We're going to be with you till 9 o'clock, and here's some more things that are going to happen, okay? We're going to reach out. We're going to talk to Chuck Creighton in a few minutes. That dude is traveling. He's traveling, and he is going to join us live through some kind of magic as he's driving. He won't be driving. His wife will be driving, okay? So anyway, we're going to talk to Chuck Who else are we going to talk to today? Oh, man, Karen Gritton is going to be here from the American Heart Association. And then we got Heather Sells from the River Church in Frankfurt. She's going to be chit-chatting with us. We are going to reach out to a couple people by telephone, and they don't know that we're going to be calling them, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. We're going to also try to explain all about what's happening at Fat Daddy's tomorrow. It's one of the biggest 4th of July celebrations in the entire state of Delaware. It's going to be an all-out, let's have a good time and get together as a community. That's the happening event is tomorrow at Fat Daddy's. We're not taking a break. We're coming right back on the radio, okay? So we're coming back onto the radio, and then we're going to truck right on with things and keep this ball rolling. All right, I hear the music, so we are back on the radio. Lawrence, thank you very much for all that you're doing back there at Delaware 105.9. And I just wanted to say another sponsor of the show is my accountant. His name is George Luff, Luff & Associates. 3 locations, one in Milford, one up in Dover, and one in Rehoboth. Now, if you need an accountant, maybe you have not done your taxes, maybe you've done them and they freaked you out and you want to make sure they're right, maybe you filed an extension, you need some help. They help people with business tax related things or even personal things, or even if you're trying to settle an estate and there is some tax help needed. Luff & Associates, very knowledgeable, very friendly. Team Luff, great people. I've dealt with George a long time, almost since he started his business. Then his son Tyler has come along, and there's a whole group of people. It's Team Luff, and they take and do a wonderful job for us at Weller's. We deal with them for our accounting needs, but also they have a thing called Easy Payroll. We've dealt with them now probably 3, 4, 5 years. And used to be we did our own payroll, and it just got to the point there was always some new change or some new chart, or we had to get this or that. And it was just so nice when George said, you know, we're starting this easy payroll system. And whether you have a small business of just a handful of people or you've got a business with a ton of people, Luff & Associates can help you out. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting needs, they also can help you with your payroll needs. So one call does it all. I'm going to give you a phone number in just a minute, and it'll get to all 3 locations, and you can talk to them and see what services they have that will help you out with your payroll or your accounting needs. I'm very happy with them, and you will be too. So it's George Luff, Team Luff, Luff & Associates. Phone numbers 302-422-9699. That's 422-9699. Dial it in that order and get a hold of them and say, hey, I'd like to talk to you about what I got and see if you can help me out. Also, they are Luff, that's Luff, CPAs.com on the web. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Now, what else is going on today? Okay, we're going to be joined by Chuck Creighton in just a minute or two or sometime. Is he on the line yet? I don't even know. No, haven't seen him come through. He's probably at a donut stop or something like that. It's hard to say about Chuck. But anyway, Chuck and I really do enjoy working together. He works with me. He runs the store. He used to own his own business for like 36 years. We both started as teenagers. We have a lot in common, and he's very knowledgeable, very friendly, very helpful. And he runs Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville and does a good job of it. He's got a assistant manager, Mike Sando, also works with us, and then we've got a great team of people from the front to the back and everywhere in between. So if you need a trailer, we are taking the weekend off, but if you need a trailer, we've got new ones, used ones, and we're always looking to purchase trailers also. For just a minute, I want to brag on one of my friends. I just saw him yesterday morning. This is a sponsor segment of the show. I want to talk about Mid-South Audio. Mid-South Audio. That's my friend Kevin Short. And Kevin has been a real supporter of the show. But Mid-South Audio is busy right now. They're out doing concerts. They supply lighting. They supply audio equipment. They supply video equipment. They are out there. So if you have an organization that's having an event and you need any supplies, they rent stuff. They sell stuff. You can hire them to operate the stuff. It is Mid-South Audio. All kinds of things available. They have a superstore right there in Milton, Delaware, where you can get all kinds of things. You can go in and check out their showroom. There is a lot of stuff there. But what is really nice about Mid-South Audio is they're as competitive as anybody, but price aside, They know what they're talking about. They know the equipment. They're going to explain to you how it works and how it operates. You know how when you buy stuff online and then you get it and you say, gosh, everything looked bigger online. And when you go to Mid-South Audio, you can touch it, you can feel it, you can see it. If you're visiting from out of state, of course, there's no sales tax on anything you would buy there. So I'm just letting you know it's Mid-South Audio in Milton, Delaware, next to the post office, across the street from the firewood display. And it is got a phone number of, you ready for the phone number? 302-856-6993. 302-856-6993. It's midsouthaudio.com on the web. Very active on Facebook, and good people. Good people all the way around, okay? Now, what is the next thing I want to just mention real quick where we're at? People say, where are you? We're sitting right inside Chef Fred's Cafe right here in Laurel, Delaware in the Laurel Junction. And they have breakfast, lunch, dinner 7 days a week, have a full menu, great food made from scratch, really good quality food. You will enjoy it. Very affordable. They've got breakfast specials, and they'll do a good job for you. But also, Laurel Junction is a really cool place to go. They have stores inside the building, stores across the front of the building. They have vendors out back. There is thousands and thousands of items being sold today to thousands of people. They have quite a variety of people come through here every Saturday and every Sunday. So if you own a business and you want to get your business in front of people, you literally for $20 could rent a table outside, and you actually get 4 tables. You actually get 4 tables for one money, $20 a day. You can rent it for Saturday or Sunday or both. And you could sit there and just talk to people and try to meet people, or you could go ahead and bring some stuff, clean out your garage, clean out your closet. If you got extra inventory and you're a business, or you got a brand new item and you want to just introduce it to thousands of people, how else can you do that for $20? Right here at Laurel Junction. Give Diane a call. Even if you got any questions about Laurel Junction, Diane is the go-to person. Her name is Diane. She likes it when you call her on the phone at 302-841-5864. That's 841-5864. And come on down here to Chef Fred's Cafe and get yourself some French fries. Is Chuck on there? He's going to call. All right, so Chuck's going to call on the phone. Something is not working when Chuck calls. It's something. All right, so anyway, Chuck Creighton is calling on the telephone. So we're going to talk to him via the telephone. So he obviously does know how to work it, and he's gotten through to us. Is this Chuck?
Hey, it's Chuck. How you doing?
What's up, Chuck?
Not a whole lot. First thing, I like this. Can I, one second before I start anything here, Jim?
Okay.
Today is my 22nd wedding anniversary. So I
Your
wish my
wife has endured.
Yeah, she's endured me for at least 22 years now.
And you've adored her.
I've adored her. She's my rock.
Yeah,
She's
wow.
solid.
20, you must have just been kids when you got married.
Oh, yeah. Right out of high school, right? After 12,
Well.
15 years of high school.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow. She had to keep her eye on you for a while.
Yeah, she keeps me straight for sure.
Wow, how did you meet her?
A mutual friend.
Really?
Her cousin was married to a good friend of mine, and they introduced us. And
How hard
history.
was it for you to convince her to marry you?
It wasn't hard at all.
Oh, really?
It was more her idea.
Oh, it was her idea to let you marry her.
Yeah, to let me. Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations. Good job.
Yep,
Good
22
job.
years today.
Wow. And you're going on vacation.
I'm on vacation. I'm calling you from Virginia Beach right now. We are stopping at her mother's house in Virginia Beach, and got my camper all hooked up to the truck, ready to go. We're going on down to Myrtle Beach.
So her mother would be your mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law, yeah.
Now, what's your mother-in-law think of Chuck?
Well, she loves me. I'm the best thing since sliced bread.
So you
She'll
say.
tell you too, I'm sure.
Oh, she will? Okay. Is she coming on the air?
Oh, no, she's not.
Okay. It's not available.
Not available right now, yeah.
All right. So you're going on vacation for real. You really are.
Really are. I've been able to take a vacation, so
All
I
right.
am doing it.
And then you had this idea to just close the store today.
Yeah, that was a pretty good idea. We really haven't had a holiday for our employees. Every holiday that's come through has been on a Monday, and we're already closed, so it would be a good idea to
Close out.
let everybody have a day off to breathe. We've had a great first half of the year, an amazing first half of the year, and everybody deserves a break.
Well, good job. And I am so glad we have teamed up. And I, like your wife, I have tolerated you well. So anyway, no, we've tolerated each other, you know. So
No, it's been great.
so what are you going to do on vacation? What does Chuck Creighton do on vacation?
Well, we got a camper we're pulling down to Myrtle Beach, so I will be relaxing.
Okay, like
I will,
feet in the sand.
feet in the sand. I'll get in the water. My daughter likes to play in the water. I like to get in the water. We'll go right down to the beach and get in there and play with the waves. There's a place we're staying has a nice pool and lazy river. I'll get in an inner tube and float around the river, play and enjoy an adult beverage or two.
That
Just relaxing, calming down.
that would be picture worthy. Seeing Chuck float around in the river.
Yeah, you might not see that picture. We'll put it on the Weller's Facebook page. There
Yeah,
you go.
do that. Yeah.
We'll
When
do
we-
a new cover for the page.
Right. So, and you'll be back to the store a week from Tuesday. You will be.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's July the 13th.
Okay,
when
but
I'll be back to work.
you're going to let us open back up on Tuesday without you.
Yes. Everybody else will be there Tuesday, ready to serve anybody's request for trailers, sheds, carports, swing sets, or trailer parts, trailer repair. Everybody else will be there, ready to go, and they're all ready for months. And it might be a more relaxed atmosphere with me gone.
Right, you're so tense. You're such a, you just drive them
Yeah,
so
that's
hard.
I know I'm on my slave driver over top of everybody.
Right, tight
But
ship
they've already
there.
got plans. They probably have big plans to party and celebrate while I'm gone.
Well, they're at least going to be able to eat lunch.
Yep, that's right. They'll probably take a nice hour lunch.
Right, Chuck don't believe in lunch breaks. So,
I got time for that. Got to sell trailers.
right, got to sell trailers. All right, so what else are you going to do on vacation? How many kids you got with you?
I've got 2 teenage girls and a year-and-a-half-old baby.
Okay,
So,
So-
we're just going to play.
play and
we're
relax.
talking about going down to the golf cart. My daughter's 15. She wants to go shopping.
Okay.
We can shop at home, but she wants to go to Myrtle Beach.
Well, there's no taxes to pay at home.
Yeah.
She'll get to pay, Myrtle Beach taxes. That will be new for her.
Yeah. They'll allow it. Yeah. We'll get to
Yeah.
play. We'll get to pay their taxes and everything. Sure.
Yep. Well, anyway, I hope you have a good time. I'm going to miss you.
Yep. We left last night. Like I said, we left about as soon as I got home from closing the store yesterday. We kind of hooked up and ran. We
Okay.
ran 3 hours last night. Got here about 11,
All right.
30, 11, something like that. And now we got about 5 more hours to go, and then we'll be there.
Well, good. Well, like I say, we're going to miss you. I want you to have a good time. If you happen to see anybody I know, would you tell them hi for me?
I will. I'll ask everybody if they know you.
For better or worse.
Somebody, I'm sure I'll find somebody too.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine that never admits that he knows me because he says people tell him a whole lot more about me when they don't realize we're friends.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Anything else we need to know?
No, just come on in Tuesday. Even though I'm on vacation, we'll be open and ready to fix you up and take care of anything you need. Any
All right.
repairs or any new trailers you need. We got, like you said earlier, we got the largest inventory anywhere on the East Coast, I believe. I don't believe anybody's got as many trailers
No.
as we have.
No. We have sales reps that, we finished the month with 297 trailers on the ground. And one of our people that sell us trailers says they don't have a dealer one that has over 50 on the ground. So it is a nationwide problem. We just have been very blessed and fortunate that working as a team, we were able to gather some trailers that other people couldn't. So we're trying. We're trying.
I think last week we got I'm going to say, was it last week? Yeah, last week. Well, the time we got there Monday, I think or Tuesday, we had 3 loads of trailers already on the ground that were delivered over the weekend.
Yeah, they're steady
And we
coming.
got 2 or 3 more that week. Every day almost there's a load of trailers showing up.
Yep. Well, I'm going to leave you. You have a good time. Now, are you doing anything special for your anniversary? Like, are you going to massage your wife's feet or her ego? Or give her a back rub, or what does Chuck Creighton do for his wife on an anniversary?
I think I'll let her drive the trailer a little bit today.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be a big treat for her.
how
Get her to
kind of you.
drive.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll relax. I'll sleep while she's driving, so I can't be screaming while she's riding around.
That's good. You'll be,
Here.
Chuck will be chillaxing.
I'll be chillaxing all week.
Chillaxing.
All week long.
All right. Well, have a good time, okay?
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you. All right. See you,
All right,
Chuck.
talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right. There he goes. Chuck Creighton. Good guy. I'm very blessed to have him on my team, and he is celebrating an anniversary and allowing his wife to drive the trailer, okay? How kind of him. All right, so what else is going on? Man, we're sitting here. I got a picture of Wade Perdue that I printed, and Wade Perdue is a pretty cool dude, and I think he plays the guitar and sings songs and so on. So he's going to be providing some entertainment tomorrow at Fat Daddy's Barbecue, the big 4th of July celebration. It's Mike Hines, so I think Wade is the prelude to Mike Hines, okay? So anyway, he'll be there. I think Wade's going to start playing some music at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that. 7 o'clock, Mike Hines goes on. About 9:15-ish, the fireworks by Brothers Pyro, and I'm just inviting all of Delmarva to come to Fat Daddy's Barbecue tomorrow, July 4th. This is a tomorrow, one-day only offer. Okay, now you can come earlier. There's going to be vendors and people playing cornhole and having games and music and entertainment and just hanging out and fellowship and all kinds of food. And anyway, it's $5 for parking. And other than that, everything else you need will be available there. You can get yourself some drinks or some food or whatever you want to do tomorrow only. Fat Daddy's Barbecue. If you have never been in your life, check it out. Tell them I sent you. They're really good people, and I appreciate them going out of their way to plan this event and make it happen, okay? Vanderwin's Ice Cream. Vanderwin's Ice Cream. We love Vanderwin's. They're our sponsor of the show. Thank you very much to the Vanderwin family. If you need some ice cream for the weekend or for your barbecue or whatever, you can get a cup, a cone, a pint, a quart, or you literally can hire their truck to come out and serve ice cream at your business or your event or whatever you may need ice cream for. So they are locally owned and operated. The Vanderwin family has been serving our community for over 60 years. Good quality people. They're big farmers in the area, but they also have an ice cream store. They don't have just one. They got like 4 of them. So they're in Greenwood, they're in Bridgeville, they're in Dewey, and they're in Fenwick. So check them out, VanderwinFarmCreamery.com, and love and like their Facebook pages. They're really good. Later on, we're going to give away some gift cards to Vanderwins. So if you need some, we'll be giving them away here as time allows today. I got a little bit behind, just a little teeny bit, and I want to brag on one more sponsor, which is my insurance man. And this is L&W Insurance Agency. And you say you love your accountant, love my insurance man, and I got a brand new sponsor coming on later on in the show. They're not going to be here today. They're going to be on a couple times a month, but we're going to talk about them here in a little bit. But right now, let's talk about L&W Insurance Agency, lwinsurance.com on the web, sponsor of the show. Thank you, Bill Strickland and team L&W. I love dealing with them. If you need insurance, and most people have some form of insurance, whether it's car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, disability insurance. If you own a business, you got liability insurance. If you got a jet ski, a motorhome, a camper, whatever you might have insurance on. I'm just telling you, they are the insurance experts on Delmarva. I've dealt with them a long, long time, okay? And I'm so happy with them. What I like most is that they know what they're doing. Okay, they're always giving me suggestions instead of me giving them suggestions. I love that. And when I have a problem, when you own a business and a lot of properties, you've always got a problem. There's always something. I don't have to get involved. They get right in the middle of it and they help me out. So listen, if you have insurance and you'd like a second opinion, if you'd like somebody to look at the insurance you have on your car or your home or whatever and say, am I adequately insured? Am I overinsured? What would I save if I raised my deductible? How much would the premium go down? So anyway, is this car worth having full coverage on since it's 20 years old? So anyway, what I'm letting you know is L&W will help you in any way, shape, or form. All you got to do is give them a call. So what's the phone number? It's 302-856-7828. That's 856-7828. Dial it in that order, 302-856-7828. On the web, it's lwinsurance.com. Very, very active on Facebook. Take a minute and like their Facebook page if you would, please. And if you wouldn't mind, like my Facebook page too for Weller Does Delmarva. Weller Does Delmarva. Now, I was talking to Rick Fowler yesterday morning. Now, Rick is the owner, operator of No Nonsense Office Machines. So this is a sponsor segment, okay? And he said, Jim, I want you to let people know Windows 11 is coming. Windows 11 is coming. People got questions. They don't know if they really want it or don't want it. What's it going to do, not do? Do I have to get it? Will things work without it? And Rick said, look, you can encourage people to stop in or give me a call, and I will be glad to share with them what I know about Windows 11, okay? So they're not there today. They're taking today off. No nonsense. But Rick said, I'll be in on Monday some. So he's going to be in the store on Monday. So if you wanted to call him Monday, and talk to him, or if you wanted to stop by and see if he's there. But No Nonsense not only is, your local computer expert, but they sell copiers, gaming systems, fax machines, all kinds of electronic stuff. They sell new, they sell used, they sell refurbished, they will fix yours, they will trade yours in, they will kind of do whatever they got to do business with you. Very affordable, very friendly, very knowledgeable, very helpful. Where do you get that nowadays? You get it at No Nonsense Office Machines, okay? So they will help you any way they can, whether you bought the merchandise online, whether you bought it at a big box store. If you need help with it, they are helpful, okay? So if you got something not working, they'll service it. If they can't fix it, they won't leave it in any worse shape than they found it. And they're right there in Georgetown, out there on Route 9, 2 miles east of the Circle, okay? Right next to Sports at the Beach Complex, okay? It's called No Nonsense Office Machines. On the web, it's nononsenseoffice.com. I have dealt with them for years on many different projects, okay? If I got something electronic, whether it runs by battery or electric, I ask Rick, can you fix this little AM/FM radio that means so much to Denise or whatever? Still got some hot sauce. He's giving it away. So stop in, while you're there, feel free to browse around, maybe buy something. But if you want a bottle of hot sauce, he'll be there sometime Monday. And he's open normally Monday through Friday, and he'll take good care of you. What's the phone number you say? I just want to call the guy. 302-856-7381. 856-7381. NoNonsenseOffice.com, and like them on Facebook if you would. Do not forget tomorrow, the entire events that are happening at Fat Daddy's Barbecue from 7 to 10 will be broadcast live on TV Delmarva, channel 14 over the air. On your Roku device, it's the TV Delmarva channel. On the internet, tvdelmarva.com, and you can watch it. So if you say, I can't get out, it's too hot, I want to just watch the fireworks, you can do that at TV Delmarva. You can watch them live. So anyway, we're going to be there, myself and Colin Walls. And if you're going to be at Fat Daddy's tomorrow, we want you to stop by and say hello to us. And if we got time, we might even chit-chat with you, but we'll at least say hello, okay? Now, what else is going on? We are going to be talking to Karen Gritton. I have arranged a tremendous amount of questions for her, okay? School-related, educational, things like that, some health tips. So Karen has no idea what she's going to get into today, but we're going to ask her all kinds of questions, and then we're going to let her talk about what she wants to talk about, which is something to do with the Heart Association. Also, we still got to call who we were going to call. I think I missed that opportunity already. So anybody, no, I'm not going to say who just yet, but we're going to make an outbound phone call to somebody and ask them some very serious questions, okay? We thank Dave Wilson for calling in. That was kind of cool earlier this morning. And I got a lot going on. Weller's is closed today. We're off for the day. If you need a trailer, you're going to have to deal with one of the other trailer dealers. We hate for you to do that, but we want to tell you there are some good trailer dealers in the neighborhood that will also do a good job for you, all right? And we're here. We're at Laurel Junction. We're having a good time. No fights have broke out. Everybody's getting along. Everybody's eating food. Some people use salt. Some people use pepper. Some people use salt and pepper, okay? There is free napkins with all purchases at Chef Fred's Cafe. and stop in and check it out. 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner. All right, I hear the music. We're taking a break. Lawrence is doing a great job. We're going to continue on TV Delmarva. So if you're watching on TV right this minute, I want you to call me. I need a TV viewer. What do you got? Oh, we're going to play the video. This is from downtown Milford. So this is a video of what's going on in downtown Milford. So we've been telling you about TV Delmarva. All kinds of things are going on with TV Delmarva. It's channel 14 over the air. You can get it on your Roku device, whatever you need. So anyway, let's go live, or it's recorded. I don't know if it's live or recorded, but anyway, this is downtown Milford, Delaware. First thing this morning.
We have Josh from Nash's Veggies. Josh, thank you so much for joining me today. Now, people will be asking, what's going on with this corn right here? Well, let me tell you this. If you want fresh produce, Nash's Veggies is the place to go. All right? Hand-picked Friday morning, if I'm not mistaken, from Laurel, Delaware.
Yep.
Josh, so what's brought you out here?
Milford needs it. Milford needs a good veggie vendor.
Anybody needs a good veggie vendor, and that's why we go to Nash Veggies, all right? That is step number one here. Now, how long have you been out here?
I've been doing this for 6 years. I was a land surveyor prior to that, but I like veggie gardening better than surveying.
I bet. Now, for all the viewers out there, they're seeing this amazing sweet corn, and I'm almost wanting to just grab one right now, peel it off, and just eat it raw. There's no problem with that here.
You should.
Oh, bring it on. I'm known to devour a good piece of corn here, okay?
Well, you have to do it on camera
Bring it on.
right now. Take a bite right there. Tell me how sweet it is.
Tastes almost like corn cake.
See?
That is sweet.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That is amazing. Now, I can't guarantee every single viewer who comes down here can grab out one of the corns and bite into it.
No.
But I can vouch for you right now, this is some of the best I've ever had. Now, Josh, I know you just don't have corn here. What else can people come expect when they come out here?
We're special. We specialize in root crops. We make a great salad. So we got lettuce, carrots, beets. We have tomatoes coming on. Awesome squash, zucchini, cucumbers. All the good
It's
stuff.
a jack of all trades. Josh, thank you so much for coming on. Jim, right back to you.
Thank you.
We have Josh.
That is the way to eat corn. Just rip it open and eat it right there and then, okay? No permit required to eat raw corn in Milford, Delaware. So anyway, that is the Milford Farmers Market. It's every Saturday. I think Denise is probably up there buying some different things. So it's right downtown, okay? And was that Nash? Was his name Nash's? I don't remember. But anyway, I'm just letting you know the corn looked really good. And I had my first corn on the cob in a long time last night, and it was really, really, really good. So if you want some fresh corn on the cob, different vegetables, things like that, go downtown Milford and check out the Milford Farmers Market. It's the largest farmers market where the Kent and Sussex County lines meet. It's the largest one. There's none bigger right there downtown Milford, okay? So check it out. I don't know how long they're there, and I don't know if they'll sell out or not, but there's a lot of different vendors, and that was a pretty cool segment. I don't know if we're going to do another one or not, but we might. But anyway, get up and get out and go to Milford, Delaware. So that was TV Delmarva. That's an example of something. Like, let's say you had an event going on, and you needed some publicity. That is something they could do. They will go. So he was right there doing that, and we can do that for you with TV Delmarva. So don't forget, TV Delmarva is here for you. They would love to help you promote an event or, you know, whatever you've got going on, owning a business or however. If you need to get the word out, it's Delmarva's newest locally owned and operated, locally programmed TV station. It's called TV Delmarva. All right. So like them on Facebook if you would. And if you have any questions at all, Colin's phone number is, are you ready? It's 302-242-8015. 242-8015. Dial it in that order, but text him because he's really busy today and tomorrow. All right. Let's give away some gift cards to Vanderwins. Can we do that real quick? 422-7336. 302-422-7336. You'll have to pick them up next Tuesday through Saturday, because we're closed now. You pick them up at Weller's, but you have to call and get your name on the list. So the phone number is 422-7336. 7336. If you won in the past couple weeks, give somebody else a chance to get through. We're only going to do this for a minute or two. So if you are listening or watching on TV or Facebook or Roku or YouTube, we need you to call now, 422-7336, if you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's Ice Cream. Okay, they have no expiration date. They're free, no purchase necessary. You just pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville. So you can learn about Weller's at wellers.com. We also have gotten way more active on Facebook this week. It's been a lot of fun. So if you already like our Facebook page, thank you. If not, we need you to like the Weller's Utility Trailers likes page, because we're going to do away with all the rest. All right. And if you have never liked our Weller Does Delmarva page, we would really appreciate that. Oh, I hear the radio station coming back on. So we're coming back live on the radio. So anyway, here we go. I'm taking a real quick picture, and then we're going live on the radio. So hold on just 1 second. That way, Karen. Here we go. Taking a picture. All right, there we go. So anyway, welcome back, everybody. The final hour of the show for the day. We're live each and every Saturday morning. It's a busy time. I have gotten way behind, but I'm going to catch up real quick by talking faster is what I'm going to do. I was supposed to call somebody and get them on the show, but they didn't know it, and I wanted to call them early while they were sleeping. But anyway, in the meantime, let's talk about paving. Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. I love dealing with Josh. I've been very happy with him. I've dealt with him for years. This is a sponsor segment. So if you need any type of blacktop work, you say, well, I already have a blacktop driveway. Well, if it has not been coated in a while, they have a real nice seal coat that they can coat it. They come in and they edge the side of the blacktop, and they cut all the grass back, and they come in and they coat it. If you got any cracks, they fill them, in other words, and they just do a really nice job, and it looks great, and it makes it last a lot longer. Also, if you have no blacktop at all and you have a driveway or you need a parking lot done, estimates are absolutely free. They will come to you, take a look at your project, give you an idea of what you're looking at. I've got 2 houses in Greenwood that I'm getting ready to have both the driveways done, and they're very excited. In other words, one of them's a brand new house. It's not even got a tenant yet, and the other one has a tenant, and the tenant is very excited about skateboarding and roller skating on their driveway as soon as I get it blacktopped by McNeil's Paving. So his name is Josh. He's the 2nd generation. The 3rd generation of people are working with him now. It is a company that's been in business over 60 years in our community. So if you want an estimate, if you have a question, if you need something done. Now, he also does this too. Let's say you just have a driveway and you need some stones put down, not ready for blacktop. If you've got any driveway needs, whether it's crushed concrete or blacktop millings or stones or a brand new blacktop driveway, he can help you out. So how do you get a hold of Josh? You call him on the telephone. What's the number? It's 302-945-7131. I'm guessing at it. It's 302-945-7131, and it works best if you dial it in that order. What's his name? Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. He'll treat you fair and square. He'll do what he says he's going to do. Give him a call. Now, my next guest, she has no idea how this is going to go, and I'm sure she's very excited to be here, is Mrs. Gritton, Karen Gritton. Hey there, young lady.
Hey there, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, glad to be here.
How was the drive from Lincoln?
It was about 40 minutes.
Was it
Wasn't
really?
bad. Yeah, It was a
Okay.
beautiful morning. It was
Okay.
great out.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as the Dollar General's done in Lincoln, we may start doing the show there.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding you. We might, though. You like that idea, didn't you? News, yeah.
News.
Well, have you seen the new Dollar General being built?
No,
Okay, you go, say you're leaving Lincoln and you're headed to 113.
Right.
Go over the railroad tracks.
Right.
And right on the left, I mean, they made a lot of headway this week. You go by, there's a great big hole in the ground. They're doing some infrastructure
post
there.
office?
Over the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Going on Johnson Road.
Oh,
It's
Johnson Road, okay.
right there. And the new post office might be right next to Dollar
Oh,
General.
cool.
Yeah, but it's really coming. I'm telling you.
I got
They
the
put
scoop from you
they put a
today.
sign up this week, so
Cool,
it's
cool.
coming.
All right.
So, all right.
Great.
Now, you're with the American Heart Association.
I am.
And
11 years now.
11 years. You were just a teenager when you started.
I
I remember. So what do they got going on? Were you going to talk about walking?
Well, we just finished the Go Red for Women.
How was that?
When I was here last, I talked about that. It was great.
Good
It was
turnout?
great. Yeah, we ended up doing that as a virtual / live.
Okay.
So we set up a little studio at Del Dot.
No
They allowed
kidding.
us to use one of their conference rooms.
All right.
And we had a team there, sort of like your team.
Okay.
And we broadcasted part of it.
Part
and
of
then the
it.
rest
All right.
was video.
All
so
right.
it was good. We had a
Was it
good
good?
turnout. We've raised about, I think as of Friday, like $270,000
Okay.
raised for Go Red for Women.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's very good.
Especially during these unique
It
times
is.
that we're living
It
in.
is. Actually, we outraised last year.
Okay.
And of course, last year was tough for everyone.
Okay.
And this
Oh,
year.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People wanting to give though, aren't they?
They are, and they see where it's going.
Right.
I mean, it's
Right.
it's important that they can see where their money's going and the education, the research. We've got close to $1 million in research going on right now in Delaware.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your big goal? Like what is
well,
there like
our
a
goal-
certain item they're really
As
hoping
far
to?
as health awareness, well, we have a huge hypertension control program.
Okay.
Tom Harvey with Harvey Hanna is our big,
Oh, okay.
showcase leader of
Okay.
that. His mother-in-law suffered a stroke years and years ago, and he wants to bring awareness for stroke and hypertension. So
Wow.
we're working hard on that.
Okay.
STEM for kids, for
Right,
girls,
right.
under our Go Red for Women banner.
Okay.
We're working hard to get girls into STEM education. We want to see, hopefully, some of them will go into health sciences.
Okay.
And
So
do more
lots of
research.
opportunities.
There's a lot. And you mentioned the walk. That's coming up. That's our next big thing in
All right.
November. We've got 2 walks.
Two
We've
of
got
them.
one in Wilmington and one in Rehoboth.
Okay.
So I wrote down some dates.
All right. So
Yeah,
this is a walk. It's a fundraiser.
it is.
So people that walk would gather support from their friends.
Right?
Is that right? And do these people walk a mile or miles or?
It's about
How
a
does it
mile.
go?
Yep. And that day you can walk as far as you want. You can
You're allowed
walk
to?
more than once. You
Oh,
can bring
okay.
your dog. You can bring the kids in the
Oh, okay,
stroller.
okay.
So it's not timed. It's just a lot of fun that day. We have other groups and organizations that are represented, and they have booths and tents set up.
Oh, so it's like a little
So,
festival
Yeah, I mean,
centered around a walk.
It is, and we have every year about 7,500 walkers.
Do you
total
really?
For the state for the 2 walks.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good
It's
turnout.
big. We're the largest walk in the state.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How would somebody learn about this? Like if they're
Well-
listening or watching, they say, "Where do I go?"
Well, let's start with our website.
Okay,
because
we'll do that.
On that website, people can actually sign up and get a team started. They can find out where it's going to be.
okay.
They can learn a lot more about it. Heart.org
Heart.org, okay,
/ Wilmington Walk
for Wilmington,
or Heart.org / Southern DE Walk.
Southern DE
So
Walk,
if you want
okay.
to walk in Rehoboth at the bandstand, that's
Mm-hmm.
where that one will be. You're going to go into Southern DE Walk.
Okay. And where's the Wilmington Walk at?
Wilmington Walk will be at the Harriet Tubman Park.
Oh,
up in
okay,
Wilmington.
okay. That
So
holds a lot of
one is
people.
on November 7th. It is. That one draws thousands.
Right.
That's on November 7th, and then the one in Rehoboth is the 21st.
So somebody could do both.
They could.
Just for the heck of
Some
it.
do.
Right.
And we have sponsors that cover both.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So if you own a business and you want to encourage your employees to
Yep.
maybe do this, maybe you could agree to match whatever they raise or, just start the donation or something like that. It is a fundraiser. I'm going to presume most donations are tax deductible,
Yes.
but we are not tax advisors.
Right.
So anyway, just want to make sure you know that. But anyway, it's just a good thing to get behind, a good time together with family. You don't have to be a walker because you can
No.
walk as slow as you want. You
Right.
probably can push a stroller if you feel like it.
Right. A lot of people do. They bring
right.
their kids in strollers. They bring their dogs in a stroller sometimes.
Right.
I don't understand that one too much, but
Well, who knows? But
Yep.
the thing is, if you don't do walks and you're going to do one walk this year, this is the one to do, I would say.
I appreciate
So,
that, yes.
Yeah. All right. So, do you ever need like volunteers for anything? Like,
do.
Does the Heart Association have volunteers?
we do all the different events that we have. We have volunteers. They can go to our Facebook page, heart.org. Let me get this. Facebook, American Heart Association / Delaware.
Okay.
That's where they can find us. And they can email
learn
us
about
or
there.
Facebook us, and they'll learn about us, yes. but
Right.
They can message us, and we'll get them set up as far as volunteering.
Okay.
For each of the different events that we have volunteers, but we're working year-round on different initiatives.
All the time.
All the time.
There's always something
All
going
the
on.
time, yeah.
Right. And this money is raised to go towards research to fight heart disease.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
And stroke.
never-ending cycle, you know. That
Well, it's 80% preventable, heart attack and stroke. So we spend a lot of our time and money in educating people on prevention, and
getting them
during
moving.
COVID, a lot of folks didn't go to their doctors. They didn't go to the
Right.
hospital.
Right. They
They
just
were
put everything
afraid.
off. Yeah.
And they put things off, and we're seeing the results of that now.
Right.
It's
Well,
sad.
get up, get out, get involved.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
That's
All right. And all volunteers get paid the same,
Yeah, they do.
no matter what. Okay. All right. And you've been
Right.
with them 11 years. Well, good job. I remember when
they've
you
known
started
you
this.
longer than
That's
that.
right. I remember. And how's Chuck doing?
Good.
Okay.
Yep.
Does he still work with
He's
signs or
plugging
the
away.
crane or?
Oh no,
Okay.
no, he doesn't
Okay.
do that anymore.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I don't even like to see him up on a ladder.
Okay.
Really.
All right. And how many grandkids do you have?
But 11.
You have 11 grandkids?
11
Oh my
grandkids,
goodness.
yep.
Are they all close by or far away or?
Most. We
Okay.
have one in Virginia who's married.
Okay.
And we have 3 in Georgia. So
Okay.
our oldest is in
All right.
Georgia with his
Well,
3
good.
girls. And then we have the rest here in Delaware.
Well, there you go.
Milton and Millsboro.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's
in fact,
cool,
I
isn't
think
it?
I'm going to go to see the kids in Millsboro after this.
Well, I think you should.
I think I should.
So I'm going to give you some gift cards to Vanderwins.
Oh, thank
So
you.
how many kids are you going to go see?
Well, today I'll see 4.
All right, I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4 for them. I'll give you just a couple extra.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's wonderful.
Just to be on the safe
That's
side.
wonderful. Thank
All
you.
right. Well, I appreciate you being on.
Thanks for having
And
me.
don't forget to look them up and get involved and help out.
We love it when the community helps.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
That's our heroes.
Right.
The American Heart Association is volunteer driven. Our board is volunteer.
Oh, really?
All of our events are run by volunteers,
Oh,
other than
wow.
staff folks. But
Okay.
yeah,
It's a big
yeah,
company.
big.
Big organization,
Big
I guess.
organization,
Okay.
yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Karen.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend.
You too.
All right. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here we go, folks. So that was the American Heart Association. Now, let's make this phone call real quick. I lost the phone number. Okay, we're going to reach out to somebody by telephone, and we're just going to talk real quick about some things going on in our community. So this gentleman does not know that we're calling. I don't think he knows, and it's going to be a surprise. So we'll see if he answers the phone. So one ringy dingy. Can everybody hear that? Is he in the building here? No. Rick, how you doing? Where's my speaker at? He knows it's me. He's not going to answer the phone. Lewis Briggs, pick up the phone. He's not doing it. He knows. I want to talk to him. So this is just a live.
Hello, you reached out to Lewis Briggs, Cooper of the Georgetown, Delaware. Currently, I'm unavailable. Have you wish, please leave me your phone number. At a good time to return your call, and I'll do so. Hope you have a great day. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message.
Let's
When
leave
you
him a
finish
message.
Recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Lewis, it's Jim Weller. I was calling you live from the show. I wanted to know, when was Cokesbury going to put the inflatable toll booth up out on 404? I want to know when you're going to do that. So if you could call back during the show, we'd appreciate it. All right. Have a good weekend. See you, Lewis. Bye-bye. All right. That is the director. You've heard of Del Dot. It's called Coke Dot in the Cokesbury community. That's Lewis Briggs. I believe he's the director of Coke Dot. I'm not sure. But anyway, he's not taking my calls. Can you imagine that? Well, let's do this. Can we have a word with Lisa Grossman? Does anybody out there want to hear from Lisa? You got to come all the way around, Lisa. We have some serious questions. We have been able to access your high school records, and we have some questions. So anyway, Chef Fred's Cafe is where we're at. If you're hungry, get on down here 7 days a week. Not open 8 days a week, 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We are going to talk to Lisa Grossman, who is celebrating her 32nd birthday, I think, tomorrow. So anyway, we're going to take a picture. This is a good one. This will be for the keychains we're going to make. All right, we're going to make some keychains with Lisa's picture. Lisa, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. And you're going to have a birthday tomorrow.
Correct.
All right. And I saw who brought them cupcakes yesterday.
I actually did.
They were really good. Okay. So you
Well,
brought.
Actually, we brought them to celebrate Dan's and my birthday yesterday.
Who is this Dan you speak of?
Dan Gaffney.
Dan Gaffney. His birthday is today.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he definitely does not like people talking about his birthday. So, anyway, are you a Phillies fan?
I am a Phillies fan.
And are you going to the game here soon?
We're going tomorrow.
Tomorrow, really? Will they have fireworks afterwards?
No, it's a day game. So,
Oh, it's a day game.
so
Okay.
hopefully, as we're coming back from Philadelphia and dropping our daughter off in Newark, hopefully by the time we start heading south to come home, we'll hit some places with fireworks along the way.
That'd be
hopefully.
nice. That'd be nice.
But no fireworks tomorrow.
So, how does Steve Grossman pamper his young bride on her birthday? Does he wash the car?
I think it's a secret.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, he hasn't revealed it to you yet.
Not
It's
normally.
pending.
Yeah,
it's pending.
It's pending.
Okay. Does he get up early and wash the car?
Absolutely not.
Oh, guess who's calling back now?
All right, Louie's calling back.
Do you know this guy?
I do know Louie.
All right. Well, I'm going to take his call, but
right.
thank you. Oh, I have a gift for you.
All right.
All right. Hold on. Let me get him. Let me just put him on hold. This is a really nice flashlight.
Cool. I need
I
one.
found it at Weller's in Bridgeville.
All right. Well,
So I'm going to give you that,
awesome.
and
All
I'll
right.
give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Is that okay?
That sounds awesome.
All right. Now, I want you to stay tuned because we are going to hear something very profound from this Lewis Briggs guy. Lewis,
Thanks.
you're live. Thank you. Happy birthday, Lisa. You're live on the show, Lewis.
Oh, Jim, how are you doing? Wait a minute, Jim. Wait a minute. Put left. Here I. Okay. I'm hold. Wait a minute. There. Okay. Stop. We just got done putting up the eastbound toll lane.
The eastbound.
Yeah, it's just eastbound right now. Yeah. We've had to delay a little bit because of the weather. You know, the ground being so soft and the inflatable, and then we've got the flashing traffic signs. We've invested in some additional technology this year. Would you be interested in hearing about that?
What's that? You got a flashlight?
No, sir. No. We've instituted Easy Pass.
Easy Pass.
Yeah, it's different. Not the Easy Pass. This is EASY Pass. In other words, it's easy pass through if you have money.
Oh, okay.
We've gotten some. We had to go get a generator. Of course, I thank you for sponsoring the portable generator.
Oh, you're welcome.
The way we work this is we repay our investments at the end of the season. Okay, but it's been tough getting this up today.
Okay.
It's just intense over here, and we with Easy Pass we have less employees we have to deal with too. So.
Because sometimes they can be late for work.
Well, yes, they are. I know we have a problem with that once in a while because of traffic, and we ask them a pass so they have to pay for Easy Pass. But we actually have 2 lanes for that. We've taken the both eastbound. We've taken the westbound lane and created that into a pay for as you go. The Easy Pass is zip right through. So
Really?
And the people going west, they have to use the shoulder. Yeah.
Just to get around.
You know, and our police department has been very proactive in informing and educating the public. As you well know, as a Secret Police Academy, you're attending.
Right.
Knowledge is power for the public, so we'd like to make sure they're aware of this. And we've got both our patrol vehicles and our helicopter is up also right now. It's flying and giving traffic observations.
Oh, really?
We've been in contact with Jeff Corman from Corman Enterprises to supply us additional air support as we need it.
Wow. He's an amazing guy, isn't he?
Oh, it's just it's amazing what he can do between the aircraft and the helicopters. He's just and he's a good community person also. They're really both the whole family. I've known Alan, when I was a young boy watching him fly like that. I've known the whole family. I knew his wife. She's a nurse. She was a nurse up to Milford Hospital way back when it was Milford Hospital. But great community family there. But getting back to the now this inflatable. It goes up on special weekends, and we try to keep it up all through the weekend. Make sure people are happy to visit our hamlet here.
Right. And how many people live in Cokesbury?
So I can't divulge that information. It's very sensitive. We went through the census, and we think we may be getting close to having a congressional district. That's all I'm going to say. So.
What's that mean? You're going to have like a mayor of Cokesbury?
We are working on it right now as we speak. We have a board meeting this morning in the Cokesbury Town Hall, it's the Civic Center Town Hall.
Okay.
National Park. It's a comedy style things.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Coach,
we're working on the underground refueling site too. Did I tell you about that?
for the nuclear submarines.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I hope that doesn't disturb the ecosystem there.
They steam up they end up at Collins Pond. It's relatively an expensive way to do business with the federal government.
Right. Well, if anybody can navigate the federal government, I'm sure you can.
I know. Yes, I've been in contact with them also, and the airport is open for business.
Okay. What can land at the airport? Drones?
We can handle up to about a 747 this time.
I bet you could.
And Chambers Tri Records just went by, so they're on the way to tow some cars away too.
Okay.
So we got under control here. We're just a metropolis growing all the time.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. What do you work, like one day a month, or is it two?
Well, sir, I can't divulge that information either, but as I add up, it's about 30 hours a month.
Okay. Well, don't overdo it. All right.
Well, it's just tough because we're trying to get more technology, so we just, it's just like with Delmarva DTV, we have them out here doing various work for us and providing us with the town with certain information, and it's a central broadcast location, and we're very pleased with their operation out here also.
Now, have you been able to offer free Wi-Fi to the citizens of Cokesbury yet?
We are actually working on it as we speak. We've been in touch with DTI from the state, and they're willing to help us get that managed. So,
Okay.
yes, we're working on it as we speak. We've got about 168 customers, clients of the town that don't have proper service right now, and we may be investing in aerial. We booked this at a satellite, but it's a little beyond our reach right now.
Okay, but you're gonna launch your own satellite.
Oh yeah. Well, Bill Andrews just retired from co-op, and he's going to help us with that operation.
Okay.
We've got him as an unpaid consultant, like we do a lot of people.
Okay, you got a lot of unpaid consultants.
Oh, sure we do. Yeah, right now, Jim Bowden is our emergency operation coordinator, and provides us support there, things like that. So we've got a lot going on. Yeah.
And
I'd give more information, but we don't want to hurt our community as we move forward.
Okay. All right.
I mean, do you want to assist us in any way? You're welcome to it, at all times.
I think I will. I'd like to offer you an opinion once a month.
Just once a month.
Yep. I don't want to overdo it.
Well, do you want to be in our paper, the Cokesbury Times?
Is that actually going to be published soon?
Oh yes, we do it online also. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
When we do that, I'll tell you what. Just because I'll have an advertisement section in the middle. Just
Okay.
Like I did with Sussex Guy for the last 40 years, and that'll be yours. Okay. You can
The
claim
middle.
it right now.
The middle
At
of the
no cost-
online
at no cost to you.
publication.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Well, Lewis, we're going to leave you, but I want to personally thank you for your public service and your commitment to the town of Cokesbury and the people there. And you're just amazing. I mean, the people here have said they've never met anybody with such a level of intelligence before. So
I hope you put a disclaimer on us too, okay?
we're just joking, everybody, is what we're saying.
Thank you very much. You
All
have a
right.
great weekend, your family.
All right. See you, Lewis. Bye-bye.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye. He makes me laugh. That's all just joking. That's all just joking about things in Cokesbury. So none of that was real, everybody. We're just kind of joshing and kidding. There's no inflatable toll booth been put up on Route 1. There is no nuclear submarines coming to Collins Pond. And there's no 747 landing in Cokesbury anywhere. Okay? So, but that was Lewis Briggs. That much is a fact. So thank you, everybody. We're going to take a break at 8:30 from the radio, and we're going to be back with our final half hour, and we're going to talk to Heather Sells and some other things. So switch over to TV Delmarva right now. I got some more stuff to show you and tell you about TV Delmarva. So we are live. We're sitting right here in Laurel Junction. I think we're going to have another segment talking about the downtown Milford Farmers Market. I can't believe it. We've done this 2 weeks in a row, and that's where we have a reporter there from TV Delmarva doing an interview. And if you own a business or you've got something going on and you want to see what's involved in having somebody come and spotlight something, reach out to Colin Walls and he'll tell you all the ins and the outs about that. TV Delmarva is a local TV station. It's owned and operated by Colin Walls, and it's channel 14 over the air. You just turn your antenna towards Seaford and rescan your TV and it'll pop up. If you have a new smart TV or a Roku device, you can watch it right there. There is a TV Delmarva channel on Roku. So they are programming. They are there 24/7. They've got weather, sports, news, all kinds of things, advertising opportunities. And tomorrow we're going to be broadcasting live from Fat Daddy's Barbecue there on Seashore Highway, which I call Route 404. And starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, from then till about 10, the firework display, Mike Hines, we're going to do different interviews, all live on TV Delmarva. So if you want to talk to Colin or you got questions, I want to give you Colin's cell phone number. It's 302-242-8015. That's 242-8015. Text Colin and tell him your thoughts or ask him what's going on, and he'll help you any way he can. That's Colin Walls. Now, what is the next thing we're going to talk about? I want to let you know just a couple things, that we are here, and we had Lisa Grossman on, and it's really nice to celebrate her birthday tomorrow. And we've got a lot to finish out in the next half hour. So Dan Gaffney's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Dan. And I got another friend tomorrow that's celebrating a birthday on the 4th of July. His name is Roy Bryant. So if anybody knows Roy, happy birthday, Roy. We're literally sitting inside of Chef Fred's Cafe, and we're right here in Laurel at the Laurel Junction. And they got breakfast, they got lunch, they got dinner, they got a little bit of everything. So if you're ever hungry, they got takeout, dine in, whatever you want to do. 7 days a week, they got pizza, they got cheesesteaks, they got subs, they got all kinds of food, rotisserie chicken, they got breakfast specials. It is Chef Fred's Cafe. And just a lot of things going on here. There's a large crowd outside. It's a nice, warm, sunny day. There's all kinds of products being sold. There's stores inside. There's stores outside. This is the Laurel Junction. Lot of stuff happening. Now, also, I did mention Weller's Utility Trailers is closed today, tomorrow, and what's today? Today, tomorrow, and Monday. We are open again on Tuesday. And we got a lot of different things going on. We do have trailers. Now, I did do a commercial the other day for another trailer dealer on the radio, so I'm going to also mention that again today. There is a place right down the road here called Armatures, okay? And Armatures sells trailers just like Weller sells trailers, okay? And I have a good relationship with all my competitors. I want everybody to survive, okay? They have aluminum trailers. So if you're listening and you're watching, I am completely out of aluminum trailers, okay? But Armatures does have some. So if you are listening and you need an aluminum landscape equipment trailer, I don't know their phone number, but Armatures does have aluminum trailers. It's probably the only place around that has any. So I admire them and appreciate them having them. And if you need a trailer, tell them Jim Weller sent you, because like I say, we're all in this together. But we'll be back on Tuesday at Weller's in Bridgeville, and if you have a trailer you'd like to sell, we are paying top dollar for used trailers. We're paying people more money for trailers than maybe they paid for their trailer when they bought it. So if you need a trailer or if you want to sell a trailer, we buy them. So we take trade-ins, but we also, literally will buy your trailer, stroke you a check. So if you got a trailer and it's your trailer and the title's in your name and it's got a visible VIN number, we will buy your trailer, okay? But if you bring the trailer in and the trailer's in somebody else's name and you want us to make the check out to your name, we can't do that, okay? It's got to be your trailer in your name, and we'll buy it from you. So we'll be open next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. It's Weller's, not Wheelers. Wellers, WELLERS.com on the web. Our phone number's 302-337. What's the rest of the number? Hold on. 337-8228. I got way too many phone numbers going on here. So let me hide this number so I don't accidentally give it out. And it was fun chatting with Lewis Briggs. Are we on the radio yet? We are not on the radio. So Evidently, I'm going to need some tree work done at one of my properties. I have just been informed. So anyway, what else is going on? Fat Daddy's Barbecue. I've told you all about that. I would like to give away a couple gift cards to Vanderwins if there's anybody out there that even likes ice cream. So if you want some ice cream, oh, I got a new sponsor coming up too. Okay? It's going to be very interesting. We're going to chit-chat and talk about what they have to offer. We're going to probably do that after Heather. We're going to be real crunched here in just a little bit. So at 8:30, we go back on the radio in a few minutes. And once we do that, we are going to be jam-packed, busy, busy, busy. So is Jay Wilkins here? Jay, how you doing, buddy? He's getting some signs, and we appreciate that. Would you give him 2 gift cards to Vanderwins for me, if you would? Maybe give him 4. I don't know exactly how many people he's got in his group, but we're going to give him some Vanderwins. So, yeah, 1 per sign. That was a good idea. Good thinking. I heard you. So, anyway, we're selling signs. We're giving away Vanderwins gift cards. We're having a good time. People say, how many times are you going to handle these pieces of paper? Well, there's about 50 pieces of paper here that I have to deal with every week, and some of them I do, and some of them I actually ignore. So we got a lot of things going on. We're going to go back on the radio. We're going to talk to Heather in just a minute. Hey there. And we're going to take a picture real quick. We're ready for our picture, just for the heck of it. All right. I cannot be quiet long. All right, I hear the music. We're coming back on the radio. The last half hour of Weller Does Delmarva. Not Wheeler. Everybody thinks it's Wheeler Dealer. It's Weller, W-E-L-L-E-R. I did want to mention one of my sponsors. This is a sponsor segment. I'm going to do 2 sponsor segments. Then I'm going to talk to Heather, and then I'm going to finish out the show. Got a lot to tell you in the last half hour, so it's busy, 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 busy. Ready? Okay, a sponsor of the show is Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction, okay? Now, you heard Dave call in earlier. He's also my state senator, okay? Somebody said they couldn't hear the show, so the first person they called is their senator, okay? And what's the senator do? Calls me on my cell phone in the middle of the show. Is this not Lower Delaware at its finest? I mean, where does that happen? You know what I mean? So anyway, if you need to have some fun today, if you want to spend some money today, if you want to find a bargain today, get up and go to Lincoln City, Delaware, Route 113, Lincoln City, Wilson's Auction. Been there over 40 years. They have an auction today that's just, there's thousands of things. This auction starts at 10 this morning. It's going to go all day and into the evening. Glassware, jewelry, exercise equipment, construction equipment. There's tools, there's furniture, there's appliances. I bought a bird there one time and we named it Wilson. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that Wilson's Auction is selling stuff today on Route 113 in Lincoln. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? You can learn a lot about it. You can also see a lot of the pictures at wilsonsauction.com. That's on the web. Tuesday nights, you can buy or sell like a dealer does at 6 o'clock. They're selling cars, buying cars, whatever you want to do. That's Tuesday nights. If you have a place you want to sell, property, or a building full of stuff and you want to get it sold, Dave Wilson and Team Wilson's Auction gets the job done. So who am I talking about? Wilson's Auction, Route 113 in Lincoln. What's the phone number? 302-422-3454, 422-3454. And yes, Dave Wilson knows all about Facebook, and Wilson's Auction is on Facebook, okay? Now, one more thing is I'll be there cleaning and care. Now, this is our friend Dawn. This is a sponsor segment, and she's been advertising with me for a couple weeks here now. And I've really appreciated her getting involved with the show. So if your house is a mess, if you always are uncomfortable when people come over and you're like, I wish I was more organized, Dawn not only cleans, so she'll clean your house or your business or an apartment or an Airbnb or what's that other thing called? A VRBO, vacation rent by owner. Holy mackerel. So anyway, if you need somebody to help you with cleaning, okay, Dawn can help you with that. She's also like a professional organizer. So if you say, look, Dawn, my garage is a mess. I need some help getting it straightened up. How can I keep it organized? She will help you with that. So Dawn is a pretty good gal. I really appreciate her supporting my show. And so I'm trying to encourage you to check out her business. Her name is Dawn. She's the owner operator of a business called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Okay. She's also an herbalist. So if you like her Facebook page, she's always posting some tips on there and things like that. So anyway, it's I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. What's the phone number? I'm glad you asked. It's 302-362-7064. Now, you dial it in that order. It's 302-362-7064. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. It's also on the web. It's Be There Cleaning and Care at gmail.com. You can email her there. That's not the web. And also like her Facebook page, too, if you would. Tell her I sent you. I get paid like a penny or two every time somebody calls one of my advertisers. So give her a call, 362-7064. Now, here we go. Heather is here. We're going to talk about something coming up at the River Church. I don't know if this is like a church that's on like a big pontoon boat or if it's near a river. Right. Heather, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, thanks for joining us, and I'm okay.
Good.
Have you ever even heard of this show?
I have. And
Oh,
my
you have?
husband,
Okay.
Who's the pastor of the River Church
Okay.
on the pontoon boat.
Okay.
No, I wish.
Okay.
He loves the show.
Oh,
so
good.
when he heard we had this opportunity, he was so excited.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yes, and I've been tuning in since
Well,
I
good.
learned about it.
All right,
I
well,
like
it's-
you on Facebook.
Well, good. Well, you may still like me after the show. I don't know. But anyway, so the church. Tell us about this church. Where is it?
So it's in Frankfurt.
Okay.
Frankfurt, Delaware, on Roxana Road.
Okay.
So it's been a church for many, many, many years, but
Okay.
definitely been renovated, and we are now trying to reach young families and children in the community.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's your husband's name?
My husband's name is Brian Sells.
Okay.
He's a new pastor there. We're new. We've been there just about 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I'm the director of operations, communications, marketing, whatever he doesn't want to do.
Okay.
I'll just plug
oh,
in and
so
do, right?
you're very busy. Because
Very
most
busy,
pastors,
yes.
do they only work an hour a week? Is
Just
that their
about 30 minutes to an
30
hour.
minutes to an
Right.
hour? Okay.
Yes.
And if they talk longer than 20 minutes, they're supposed to receive an offering.
There you go. That's
So-
perfect.
so
Oh my
anyway.
goodness, how funny.
So describe the church, though.
Yeah,
Is
so
it?
we have services Saturday evenings at 6 p.m.
That's good.
Sundays 9 and 11.
9 and
So
11.
we have all kinds of options for our beach crowd, right?
Right,
Those who
right.
want to go out on the boat and the beach on
Right.
Sundays, we have that Saturday night option. We have youth ministry, children's ministry. We do an adopt-a-block ministry. We actually go into the community and serve food to those who need it most.
Really?
Yeah, in the town of Frankfurt. So that's been huge for the town and just been really
bet so.
effective.
You just take
in
food
recent
and go
days.
to a
Yes,
block?
We load it up on trucks. We pack it up, load it up. And
Really?
Yeah, it's been Mount Air actually donates the chicken to us.
So are
we
you
deliver
barbecuing or
that.
deep
No,
frying?
we just bring it to them frozen. so they
Oh,
can-
and you provide them with a
Yes,
meal.
to over 60 families every month.
No kidding.
Yes, it's an amazing.
How long you been
amazing
doing that?
ministry. I think about a year and a half, maybe a couple
Really?
of years. I could be
So you go to a
mistaken, but-
different area every week or
well,
month?
we go to a couple different streets in Frankfurt. So the
Okay.
streets that are mainly in need and
Okay.
need support.
That's
So,
pretty good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And does your church have like things for kids? I mean,
we do.
okay.
We absolutely do. So actually, we are right now trying to raise funds for a playground
Okay.
on our property.
Okay.
So we're over halfway there.
Okay.
We've
How
got
much
about-
money do we need to raise?
We need about 20,000.
Well, I was
all
thinking more,
total.
but that's not too bad.
Yeah, about
Okay.
20,000. We're over halfway there.
Okay,
We need
very
about
good.
8,000 more to complete that project, but we
Okay.
feel like this will connect us even further into our community.
Right,
So that
right.
the families will know that we want them at our
Mhm.
church. We want their children, their
Right.
teenagers.
Want to provide
We
a
want them to have
safe,
fun,
friendly,
right?
and
We
fun
want them to have
environment.
fun.
Right.
Right, because we say every weekend, everyone's welcome, no one's perfect, and God's not finished with any of us yet.
Correct.
So
We're
you don't
all
have to be perfect.
a
to come to
work
church.
in progress.
We're all a work in progress.
I like to say it like this:
Absolutely.
Jesus loves you just how you are.
That's right.
He just loves you too much to leave you that way.
I love that.
In other words, you know. So anyway,
Absolutely. That's perfect.
Where did you come from?
So my husband and I moved here from La Plata, Maryland, which is just outside of Washington, D.C.
Okay.
We were there ministering for about 9 years.
Really?
My husband's from
Okay.
Roanoke, Virginia,
Okay.
and I mainly grew up in South Carolina, Greenville,
Okay.
South Carolina. But my dad is from Frankfurt,
Really?
Delaware, so we would come up in the summers and vacation.
Okay.
Yes, at the beautiful Delaware beaches.
Well, Frankfurt is a big metropolis.
Oh, well, it's
There's a lot of
huge,
things
right.
going on. Right. Yeah. It's got some sidewalks now, doesn't it?
maybe
some
one
areas.
stoplight.
Maybe one stoplight.
Few sidewalks.
Right,
yes.
but good, friendly, homegrown people.
Wonderful
Right.
people. We
Good
love it.
environment.
Yes, and Selbyville's blowing up.
Right, it
Exploding
is.
with neighborhoods, which is just right around the corner.
Wow.
So we're excited to experience a lot of growth this year. We already have, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, does your church have a Facebook page?
We do.
What's it called?
The River Church.
The River Church
can
on
find
Facebook.
us. Yes.
Now, can people like that page?
They can like that page, and they
Okay.
can
Keep
love
an
all
eye
of
on
our
things.
posts.
All right.
Exactly. Riveronline.church.
Okay.
Our website. So that's the place you can get all kinds of information in more detail about
Okay.
what we do, the
So-
outreaches we have.
So give me a scenario. People
Okay.
wake up on Sunday morning, they want to come to
Yes.
church. Is this, can you wear shorts?
You can
Just
come.
suit and tie?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
in other
so
words,
glad you asked that.
Okay.
You come as you are. The River Church, we serve coffee and Dunkin' Donuts every service. Saturday
Really?
and both on Sunday. Yes.
okay. Are you required to like donuts to go there?
Not required to like donuts.
Okay, but
No.
donuts are optional.
But donuts are optional
All
for
right, well,
you.
that's kinda nice.
But who doesn't like donuts?
I don't know of
mean, let's
anybody, to be honest
serious.
with you.
Could we have donut holes?
Oh,
Or
okay, for the
donuts?
people that
So-
don't like donuts.
Exactly.
All right. And Dunkin' Donut evidently kind of supports you, it sounds
They
like.
do. Yes,
Wow.
well, the regional director for Duncan does attend
Okay.
the river, and he
Okay.
a great connection there.
Wow, well, very good.
yes.
So, is there a phone number? Is there any contact info you want to give, or do you just want to steer everybody to the Facebook page?
Everybody to Facebook and website
Okay.
is the way we'd like to do that. And we'd like to invite anyone who would like to come out to our kids event on July 16th,
July 16th.
6 to 8 p.m. It's called the Hawaiian Fam Jam.
Hawaiian
So,
Fam
it's
Jam.
for
Okay.
the entire family to jam.
Really?
Right? Fam Jam.
Is
We'll
this
have
an outside
dancing
event?
and fun and yes, Kona
Okay.
Ice. We'll have all types of games and giveaways for the children, skits and lessons. It'll just be a great time.
Good time. All
Fun
right.
time for anyone.
When was that again?
July 16th from
Okay.
6 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8
Yes,
p.m.
that's right.
Free parking?
Oh, yes.
Free-
Absolutely free.
Free fresh
parking.
air?
Free fresh air. Yes.
Okay, just checking.
And Kona Ice. Free
And Kona Ice. What is Kona Ice?
It's
Like
the
shaved ice?
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. Shaved ice.
Okay.
The flavors.
Just checking. All right.
So
All right. Well, very
that
good.
would be open to anyone who would like to come.
So let's say
Yes.
somebody's visiting. They're on vacation. Is this
Oh.
a church that's
Yes.
welcome to visitors?
So we're one of, it's kind of rare, but we actually are a church that grows in the summer because of vacationers. And
Okay.
that's why we have a Saturday night service.
Right.
And it's grown as the
Okay.
summer has come about because people do like to come to church on vacation, believe
Right.
it or not.
Believe it or not.
And then
So,
we have regulars.
Saturday
every
night,
year.
what time
6
again?
p.m.
6 p.m. on
Yes.
Saturday nights, and then Sunday 2 times.
That's right, 9 and 11.
Okay.
That's correct.
And
yes, sir.
come as you are, family friendly, things for the kids.
Coffee, Dunkin'.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got
and,
it all.
Okay.
Awesome worship, powerful messages,
Okay.
messages that relate to all ages.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're speaking to all of them.
You bet.
Okay.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Anything else we need to know?
I think that's just about everything. Just
All
we
right.
invite
So your
everyone to come.
fundraiser, you're trying to raise some money for
We
some
are.
playground
We
stuff.
are.
Can people just flat out make a donation,
can.
or how do they help?
They can flat out make a donation. They can go straight to our website and PayPal. There's a link right there. You type in, type in exactly where you want the donation to go towards the playground, and it will be
Okay.
designated exactly to that area.
I think I heard
Yes.
Rick Warren speak one time, and he said any number that you ever imagine, add a 0 to it.
Oh, wow.
In other words,
Okay.
whether you have plans for life or you're trying to
Yes.
start something or grow something, he said just whatever number, just add one
love
more
that.
0 to it.
Yes.
So if you're writing out a check, just whatever number it is, add one
Zero.
more 0
One
to
more
it.
zero.
You know.
There we go.
But he was more like, you know, if you're envisioning things or you have plans for your life or you're just thinking and praying and asking the Lord for things, add a 0 to it. Not just monetary, but just what you what you want to do with yourself.
Yes,
in other
enlarge
words,
the territory,
right.
Enlarge
Don't limit it. Right.
That's right. 'cause
Right.
God is
Dream
not a
big.
God of limits.
Right.
Oh, and our sermon series in September is called Dream Big.
Really?
Yeah, we'll be casting. Brian
I had
will be
no
casting
idea.
Vision,
Okay.
and that's something
Yeah.
for the future of the River Church.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we
All
believe
right.
to always put that vision in front of everyone and jump on board with us because it's going to be a super fun ride. We're
All right.
excited.
I'm going to let you go. How many kids you
All
got?
right. I have one.
One?
13-year-old. Yes.
For one child. I'll
Thank
give you
you.
one for you and your husband.
Thank
Have you ever heard of Vanderwin's
Oh,
ice cream?
we love it.
Oh, you love it?
Yes, we love Vanderwin's.
Where do you go to
It's in
Vanderwin's at?
Fenwick. It's in Fenwick now. So
And you
that's
go
the
there.
one. Yeah.
Okay, very
and there's
good.
one Bridgeville. as well.
Yeah,
Is there one
and
in Bridgeville?
Greenwood
we
and
can
Dewey
bend it-
Beach.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
We'll definitely
Okay.
use those. Thank you.
Thanks for joining
Yes,
us,
it's
and
been great.
good luck with everything,
Thank
okay?
you so much.
All right, have a good 4th.
You as well.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
All right, see you, Heather. All right, there we go. How you doing? Oh, he's here for a sign. Good, 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 good. All right, so what else is going on here? I think he's here for a sign. Yes, it looks like it anyway.
No, I'm just here to be curious.
Oh, well, there you go. He's being curious. All right. So anyway, we're doing a live show, just so you know. So anyway, Dry Zone. Let's brag on Dry Zone for just a minute. Dry Zone is a sponsor of the show, so we appreciate their support. But what we really appreciate about Dry Zone is they do a good job for their customers. So if you are listening and you have a crawl space that needs encapsulation, Dry Zone does it like nobody else. They're really good at what they do. If you have a basement that's leaking or you have some foundation problems, Dry Zone can help you out. If you have concrete like around your pool or in your garage or whatever where it's dipped down, they can literally come in and level concrete. It's called poly-level. So there's a lot of services they offer. If you don't know everything Dry Zone does or you wonder if they do it, go to dryzone.com. Okay, check them out there. You could stop and see them Monday through Friday on Route 16 in Ellendale at the Dry Zone Red Barn. Dry Zone is a great company, locally owned and operated. They're always growing. They're always looking for new team members, Team Dry Zone. So if you're looking for a career change, they will train you. Whether you want to be in part of customer service or whether you want to be out in the out in the field with the team getting things done, whatever you may want to do, Dry Zone is always growing. I've been involved with them for years now, and they're a very good company and they're a very good employer. So if you're looking for a career, you want to talk to Dry Zone, give them a call. It's 302-684-5034, 684-5034, dryzone.com on the web. You can learn a lot there, or just stop in Monday through Friday on Route 16 in Ellendale and say hi and meet the folks from Dry Zone. All right, next is, I did talk about the big 4th of July event at Fat Daddy's Barbecue. It is going to be broadcast live on TV Delmarva if you can't make it. So anyway, you can watch it there, but we would love to see you. So if you're coming out to the event, we would love for you to stop by as Colin and I are broadcasting and say hello. I did want to brag on Jerry Santoro real quick. Jerry's Lawn Care, good guy, local guy, friendly guy. He does lawn care, landscaping. He cuts down trees, trims up trees, digs footers, foundations. He's got a bucket truck. He sells mulch. Got the best price on mulch around. You can pick it up from him in Greenwood, or he can deliver it to you, okay? He also sells firewood, seasoned hardwood firewood, year-round. So anyway, if you need any of what he does, he's licensed, he's insured, he's friendly, he's knowledgeable. He does what he says he's going to do. And you will like dealing with him. So it's called Jerry's Lawn Care. His name is Jerry Santoro. His number is 302-363-6025. 363-6025, jlc-llc.com. Now, I do want to do this new segment for a brand new advertiser, And I've been talking to this gentleman. He saw the show. He's listened to the show. And he would like to, advertise on the show. So this is a brand new sponsor segment, and it is called Secure Solutions. Secure Solutions. C-S-E-A, Cure. Secure Solutions. And what do? They do the medical alert things, okay? So I got a story to tell after I finish talking about them, all right? So anyway, the medical alert devices, in other words, so many people see them advertised on TV, online, things like that. Dennis and his wife, Gail, they do it the opposite of the online stuff. First of all, they're locally owned and operated, okay? Dennis, what's his credentials? Well, he has 35 years experience in law enforcement and security operations. And his wife, Gail, she is an RN, has been one for 35 years. So they're knowledgeable, trustworthy people because they're going to come into your home and help you with your medical device, okay? And unlike, like if you're going to try to buy something online or whatever, you get it, you open the box and you don't have a clue what to do next. They're the absolute opposite. If you want a medical alert device, they will bring it to you. They will help you hook it up. They will not only do that, let's say you get one that's supposed to work with a phone line, they'll make sure it works. If you're going to get one that's supposed to work on a cellular device, they'll make sure it works. They don't just ship it to you and hope you can figure it out. They are very involved with their clients, and they care about their clients, and they're going to give you service that you can't possibly buy anywhere else, because Gail and Dennis care about their customers. So what I'm telling you is, if you have any questions about what they offer, now, in other words, I'm going to tell a story in just a minute, but they also give some safety and security and peace of mind on emergencies by having this device. It's really neat. You just push a button, I need help, and help's on the way. Okay? So anyway, it's Delaware's medical alert specialist, and it's called Secure, and it's called Secure, S-E-A, Secure Solutions. And so there's at securesolutions.com on the web. I'm reading all my notes. This is my first time talking about them. They're out of Milton, Delaware, and they're a good couple. And so if you call on the phone, you're going to talk to Dennis or Gail. If they come out to your house, you're going to get Dennis or Gail. And that's the nice thing about it. In other words, they're owner operators. So many places sell you something, and then they send somebody that could care less whether you're happy or not. They care more, not less. They care more that you're satisfied with your purchase. So, okay. So it's in-home concierge service in reference to, an alert system. So they have it where, it has a GPS, it has a fall alert, voice activated, a caregiver has the app. It's really neat. They also offer video doorbell and security consulting. So I just really enjoyed talking to Dennis. I can't wait to get him on, but I'm going to tell you a quick story. I had a friend of mine who one day was shutting the side door on a van. So he's sliding the door shut, and guess what happens? He gets his thumb stuck in the door high up. He can't open the door. He didn't have his phone, and he was stranded there for a couple hours with his thumb stuck in a door that was shut and locked on the side of a van. This is a personal friend of mine. I was like, how in the world could something like this even happen? And guess what he said I'm getting? One of those medical alert devices. Because if he'd have had it with his other hand, he could have pushed the button and help would have been on the way. Can you imagine having to stand? He couldn't sit. He couldn't fall to the ground. His thumb was stuck. Now, he could have ripped his thumb off. But anyway, it made me, when Dennis called and said, this is what we offer, I thought, that's exactly what my friend got. And he's an older gentleman, and he just wanted to make sure that, he could get help if he needs it. So, you might work somewhere by yourself and, might not even have time to get your phone out. So anyway, if you need any of what Secure Solutions offers, you give Dennis a call. In fact, if you'd call him just to thank him for being involved with Weller Does Delmarva, I'd appreciate that. Real good guy, very excited. He's going to join me on the show here soon. I just couldn't get him on this week. So anyway, phone number 302-567-8500. Isn't that kind of cool? 5678 and then 500. So 302-567-8500. Give Dennis or Gail a call. Secure Solutions on the web. Like their Facebook page. If you have any questions, I'm sure I didn't do them justice today. I'm just getting started talking about them, but it's a really neat thing, and soon they're going to be on. We're going to show you products and talk more about it, but they like to take care of their customers. All right, so that's that for the show. I'm done. Weller's is closed today, so please don't go there unless you want to just browse around, and you're welcome to do that. But if you open a side door or a ramp door, do me a favor. Shut the door. Shut the door, please, okay? Tomorrow, don't forget, Fat Daddy's Barbecue. Colin and I are going to be there, broadcasting live on TV Delmarva. You don't want to miss it. From 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock, we're going to be playing music. We're going to interview people. We're going to show you the fireworks. It's going to be a blast. If you're going to be there in person, stop by and say hello to Colin Walls and myself. We're going to be sitting there chit-chatting with people, and if we have time, we'll talk to you. We've got some different sponsors that sponsored the program, and we're really excited. And Fat Daddy's Barbecue is a great place to go get some food, and they'll do a good job for you also. So I'm about out of time. I'm about out of wind. Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, everybody. Team TV Delmarva. And tomorrow is the 4th of July. So let's celebrate it. Let's be kind and courteous to all the people coming to our neighborhoods and getting on our nerves. Kill them with kindness, folks. So anyway, when you get behind them and they're just poking along, or worse, they're behind you and you can see their hands up on the steering wheel. You think they're driving a jet ski. You know what I mean? They're just revving on that steering wheel and they just want to get by you. And what I've learned to do, just pull over and let them by. Okay? Because they do not know the double line means no passing. So just pull over and let them by. That's my advice for the day. It's something I've learned to do. It's took me a while to get there, folks, but I've decided to just pull over and let them get where they're going. Because you never know. They might even have an emergency. They might have to get somewhere. So what else is going on? We never gave any Vanderwin's gift cards away today on the phone, did we? Not a phone call one. Well, we gave some away here. We're required by law, or at least by our agreement, to give so many away every Saturday. I don't know about law, but anyway, Vanderwin's is a good supporter of the show. I hear the music, everybody. Do you guys hear the music? Am I the only one hearing it? I'm hearing things. Lawrence, thanks a lot. Delaware 105.9 audience, thank you. Happy birthday, Dan Gaffney. All right, we'll see you all next Saturday. Goodbye. All right, now we're here a little bit with you. What about 5 or 10 seconds? 40, 20. That 40 went to 20 just that quick. I'm glad it wasn't cash. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that we thank you for watching TV Delmarva. If you ever want to purchase any advertising, we want you to purchase some. 302-242-8015 is Colin. Have a good weekend. Tune us in tomorrow from 7 to 10, or tune us in all day. See you. Bye.